the Charming Giraffe, and today we are still testing out the Artist Loft pouring medium. And today's video I'm going to use twice as much pouring medium to paint. So we've got about 60 milliliters of medium to 6 milliliters of paint. Got everything measured out except for the red. I'm just going to show you again how I do this in case you missed the last one. Put the syringe in here. I do try to apply a little bit of pressure and then pull. And you can see that there'll be a little bit of air, so sometimes I go a little bit over whatever I'm trying to get at, but it will be measured evenly enough. So I'm going to go ahead and get these mixed in, and then we'll do a painting. It will be on an 8x10 canvas. This is a canvas that I had recently poured on. Didn't like it, so I spray painted it black. We're going to pour over that. So go ahead and get this mixed up, and then we'll come back and see how it works. Alright, we've got everything mixed up. Real quick, let me run through the colors because I did not do that earlier. We've got, what do we have? Here's what we've got. We've got Mars Black, which is that one. We've got Titanium White, which is the white. And then we've got Brilliant Red, Brilliant Yellow, and Brilliant Blue for the red, yellow, blue. The reason I chose to do these specific colors is this is typically the colors that I use when doing experiments. So I'm sure, trying to think, I know last year I did a whole experiment series of Floetrol to paint ratios. I know I used the red, yellow, blue. It was the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic and white. Black may have not have been in that experiment. But this will give us kind of an idea to compare how this medium works to the Floetrol medium. I've got one canvas here, so what I'm going to do is fill these cups probably about halfway full. I'm going to do a flip cup on one side and a tree ring on the other because why not? That sounds cool. And we'll see what happens. Also, this was using twice the recommended pouring medium to paint ratio, and my color did dull a little bit, I think. Let me see. I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is in the cap. Here it is on the stick. So, I don't know. To my eye, it's a little bit dull. Maybe I'm just being picky. Could be me. But you can make that decision for yourself now that you have seen how it looks out of the tube and how it looks mixed in. If you used less medium, it may have had less of an impact or an equal impact. I didn't try that before. The last video didn't have these colors. So let's go ahead and start pouring our cups here. Let's start with the red. Yellow. This is definitely feeling better compared to the last video. It's really not blending in the cups too much though. It is kind of maintaining. I don't know what I want to do. Let's see if I can get some purple out of having that red and blue together. But then I also don't want pink. So I'm going to put the white in between here. I definitely have too much paint at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish filling up these cups and I'm going to go grab a different canvas. We're going to use a bigger canvas here. And then we're going to top it off with black. So we can't see the sides of this cup because they're not clear, but you can definitely see inside the cup that they're not blending like the Floetrol combination or the Floetrol medium typically does. So let me get this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna go grab a bigger canvas and we'll get this started. We still probably have too much paint, but this is a 11 by 14 canvas. So on one side we're going to do a flip. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this is also a pour over piece as well. So I spray painted it black. We're going to let that sit for a second while we do the tree ring over here. Which I'm actually, yeah, that definitely flows a lot better than the last one we did. There were words I was going to say, but I can't remember them now. Oh, I'm glad I didn't put too much black in the cup since the painting was already spray painted black. Not that that matters too much because it's probably not going to be covered. But this I love, 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 love this. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it a little bit just because... Man, I'm going to do another one of those. That's beautiful. Let's flip this. In the last video, it seemed that the torch didn't do any good, so we're going to see if it does any good here. I saw a few little bubbles come up, but nothing like normal. Look at that cup. Look at our cups. They're gorgeous. Go ahead and tilt this around. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. We'll figure it out. I'm going to turn it around so hopefully you guys can see it. I'm loving the tree ring though. Really, really like the tree ring. Okay. Step back this way while I get this side. Come on, flip cup part. Okay. Definitely not disappointed with the flip cup side. We got some really crazy colors from the colors blending together. I just really like that tree ring side. Like a whole bunch. Okay. One more corner over here to do. I'm going to try to help it a little bit. And then we'll try to stretch it back so we don't lose all of that tree ring. Come on, guys. Okay. Now let's see if we can stretch it all the way back. We'll find out. It definitely flowed a lot better than the last one. I'm guessing just having more of that medium helped with that flow. Color selection definitely, I think, plays a role in this and how I like this one much more than the last one as well. And if these aren't your colors, I'm sure if you got colors you liked, it probably would work out just fine. All right. Definitely stretched out the tree ring more than I would have liked, but I'm still liking this one 1,000 times better than the one from the other day. Let me see here. either some chunks in the paint or some bubbles. So I'm going to torch it to see what happens. Okay, did definitely see some air bubbles popping, but no cells. So if you don't like cells, this would definitely be a pouring medium for you. I happen to like cells, but I'm not disappointed in this by any means. I'm guessing the little dots that I can still see are probably just paint that I didn't get blended in very well together, which is okay. It's going to happen regardless of what medium you use, unless you just stir for hours and hours and hours, and I'm not that patient. So let me bring you in for a close-up. Alright, here we are for the close-up. Sorry it's upside down compared to how you saw me pour it, but this is the way I poured it. So we'll start on the tree ring side. This is the lower left. We're going to kind of go across the bottom and then up to the center of the tree ring, so like the middle of the painting. Lots of really cool lines here. Up to the top of the painting, the upper left corner. Oops. Sorry guys. I was trying to have it focus and I zoomed you in, so my apologies there. And then on the upper right hand side where it was the flip cup portion, got these blues and greens and some little whites. Not even lacing, it's just like, I don't know, birds or waves or something. Just like little like strings of paint. And then we have this really pretty orange peachy color in the lower right corner. Again, there's just black, white, red, yellow, blue in these paints. So we got some dark blues, some oranges, really beautiful. I love it. Let me know what you think about this piece in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and do what makes you happy.